Hi, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 17th to the 29th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, and it gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Oh, interesting. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I know what you're thinking because you guys have said it. There are upside down cards, and we don't like upside down cards. And I get that. I totally get that. But this is a beautiful reading. This isn't about the outside world. This is all about you. And this is about you. This is about you finding your path and seeing your way and saying, this is what I want. Now, your passion can kind of be all over the place. Yes. So be mindful if you have fire sign energy in your chart, if you're born on the cusp with Aries, you can find that that fire sign energy has a tendency to want to take over, most definitely. You're resisting your child's energy within you. Now, it can be, we're resisting the inner child within ourselves. We don't want to see, we don't want to feel, we don't want to connect fully. And I know that sounds like an odd thing, but it seems to be something that's very, very common for this time right now that we're living in. And I'm seeing this in the cards a lot, where there's just a sense of not connecting with our inner child, but there's also a sense here of not wanting to be the student. So there's going to be huge learning times that open up in the last half of February for us, like things that we can really take in and be like, oh, wow, I never saw it that way. I never thought of it like that. We're instantly going to want to reject those for one reason or another. And spirit's like, don't do that to yourself. Don't reject the time of learning and the time of deeper connection with yourself, because you're going to see that the last half of February for you, Pisces, is all about the healing. It's all about the deeper love and connection. It's all about the seeing yourself and finding yourself and embracing your heart, because the Two of Cups is a healing, beautiful love that transforms us. The Two of Wands is reversed. Again, this is not about the outside world. This isn't about door after door after door opening. This is about saying, what do I want? What do I need? This isn't about the future. It's about the right now. We might have a bit of difficulty with Taurus energy. There we go. With Taurus energy as well. So if we have Taurus in our chart, if we have Taurians in our life, we might find that we kind of buck up against them just a bit. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as I believe I said before. And then water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. There we go. All right. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a heart in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced in a separate video on the 1st of March. So good luck to everyone, and don't be scammed by anybody contacting you in the comment box. It will not be me. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. Here we have magical. I know you're thinking reversed. Again, Dane, I'm not here for this, but it is saying that we've gotten into a bit of a rut and we're not letting in the magical into our lives. It's like we're being very practical about it all. And here's the thing, Pisces, you're meant to be more magical, more spiritual, more mystical, more than just the practicality of it all. That's not your sign. That's not who you are. That's not why you're here. So it's embracing the magical again, and it's letting ourselves shine. It's letting ourselves connect. Our chakra message, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is angels and masters. This is a time where you are so connected with your angels and your spirit guides that it is unreal. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. You're protected. Their wings are wrapping around you, cocooning you, holding you safely and securely. This is love and this is beauty. And you are embracing love and beauty as you move forward. So this is spectacular. Our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Hangman. Be mindful that you're doubting the awakening of your wisdom. You're fighting your own spiritual awakening, and you're doubting a different way of seeing things. So just be aware of that. Or because you see things differently, you're instantly thinking, oh my gosh, I'm wrong. You're right. Obviously, you're seeing things just like everybody else is. So you have to be the one that's right. That's not true. That's not true at all. So let's see here what the tarot has to say. Two of Wands reversed. This is not about doors opening. Actually, during this time, you might see doors close, and you might be frustrated and you might be overwhelmed. This is about doors opening. This is about you, not about you, but this is doors opening within you, finding your way within you, not the external world, the internal world. This is not about looking at the future. Actually, this time is going to be looking at one step in front of the other. It's not only looking at the mud on your shoes, but saying, okay, right here, right now, that's where I am. And it brings us to the Hierophant. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Oh, I apologize. The Hierophant, now this can be a disconnect with Taurian energy, yes, or the time frame of April 20th to May 20th may not be the best for us. But it's not going to be the worst. I don't want you to get scared. But here, there is a sense of, I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to fit into this mold or that mold, or be, yeah, be held this way or that way. It's like, I need to say what I need in my life, how I need to move forward, where I need to be for me. The Hierophant in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the Pope. Here it is Taliesin, who is, just like, he's the greatest bard of all the bards in Celtic mythology. He's like the man. So during this time, we can also not feel like the man. I know that sounds a funny way of putting it, but we can feel just like, I don't see my talents. I don't see my sparkle. I know that is the funniest way to say it, but that's what Spirit has been showing me lately. It's been showing me people needing to embrace their sparkle themselves. It's your talents. It's your beauty. It's saying, this is me. And during this time, we can be like, well, who the heck am I? Where the heck am I headed? Where do I want to be? So here with the Hierophant reversed, it's questioning. It's questioning everything. We don't want to be told what to do because we're figuring it out. And we could also be like, well, I follow all the rules. I do everything that I'm supposed to do, and still it's not good enough. So why does it even matter? This is looking and saying, where do I need to stand? And what do I stand for? What's important to me? What am I dedicated to? How do I move forward for myself? And it brings us to the universe reversed. This isn't about the outer world. This isn't about, everything else. This is about you. And that is going to be a super important thing during this time. This is not about the greater universe outside our door. This is about the universe that lives within our body, our soul, and ourselves. So this is us connecting. And we're going to see here with the universe reversed, that we are connecting on a universal level. But we've also kind of shut down, because I don't know if you know this, but the world is kind of crazy right now. And it's been a lot for us to take in and digest. And so here it is giving ourselves permission to focus inward and say, how is the world affecting me? How is my world affecting me? Where do I need to be? What is it that I desire? What is it that I'm looking for? And really ask ourselves some big questions. I highly recommend a vision board. I know that sounds funny. My mom is a huge, huge, huge lover of vision boards. She makes them and is fantastic at it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Very, very soon. Today, tomorrow, I'm having my vision board. So if you would like to make one with me, absolutely do so. I would love to hear about it. I don't want to share them because I feel like they're highly personal, and I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I just don't want to. So, but make that vision board and make it like a piece of art. Like, frame it, put it up, and see it. Or put it by your bedside, wherever it is that you see it every day. And it's just something beautiful that you can look at and say, these are my goals. This is what I envision for myself. And this is how I want to move forward for me. And look at the universe within you. Like, look at the way your heart sings towards those goals. Or does your heart look at them and say, I don't really want that. That's for somebody else. Like, that's to prove to myself. Like, once I get that, then this person will be proud of me, or that person will see me, or I'll feel accomplished. What do you want? What do you want, Pisces? The King of Wands. Work can be difficult, okay? So wands is work energy, so just be aware of that. It doesn't have to be a bad thing at all. Actually, you're transforming, but it can be that you're transforming kind of like out of your job or out of the place that you once were and into a new role. But there is also a stunt around transformative energy. So just be mindful about that. You can be dealing with people who are stunted in one way or another. They don't have the same ambitions and aspirations as you do, and that can just mean that, like, I don't mean to be rude, but like it's time to move on. It's time not to be playing this game anymore. There is also a sense here of really asking ourselves, what is my fire? What is my passion? What do I desire? What do I want? What do I need? How do I get to move forward for me? And it's not getting angry about it. Though, with all the wands reversed, like any of the wands reversed, it's like temper can come up, most definitely. It's not getting angry, but it is saying, I haven't stepped into my fire and my passion. I haven't let myself shine. Or I have let myself shine, but now I'm apprehensive about it for one reason or another. And it's time to really start believing in ourselves again. Because if we don't believe in ourselves, who the heck will? Right? Oscar Wilde said, "Be yourself. Everybody else is taken." And I love that quote. I love that. I think it's so good. With the Page of Cups reversed, this is our inner child. This is ourselves when we were little. We could have had trauma from our childhood. And I'm seeing this a lot lately come up in the last half of February, where it's like, hey, listen, it's time to stop. And it's time to say, I see me. I see my inner child. I see myself. And we can do the inner child exercise. Take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. And visualize yourself as the adult you are now, holding your arms open to the child you once were. And say to that child, as the child runs into your arms, I love you. I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. Your feelings are valid. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to feel. You don't have to buck it up if you don't want to. It is okay to sit in your emotions. It is okay to be afraid. But it is not we are moving past having our emotions overwhelm us. And we are embracing love and healing. Because you, little Pisces, are the most amazing kid in the whole wide world. I'm so proud of you. I'm blown away by what you do and what you accomplish and who you are. And it's okay to feel. It's okay. You're okay. You're spectacular. And as you come out of that meditation, knowing that you haven't been engulfed by your emotions, right? We're not going to be eaten up by our emotions. We're not. That's the fear here, is that once the floodgates start, they're never going to stop. No, that was even the fear as a little kid, right? Or somebody else's expectations, or I don't want to rock the boat, or I can't make more stress. I get to feel. And we're going to see that as we do this, our heart chakra opens, anger turns to love, love turns to guidance, guidance leads us in directions we had never imagined. And we move forward in that love and in that connection. This is a time where we can be overwhelmed by emotions. We feel everything too deeply, we think. But Spirit's like, it's not too deeply. It's part of your gift. We just don't know how to sort it. And that's why Spirit said, like, we're not engulfed by the emotions, is what Spirit kept on wanting me to say in the meditation. But I didn't want to put the negativity in there to think, like, you can't feel, because you can. And it's okay to be overwhelmed at times. But that's not our whole world, even if it feels like it at times. And it brings us to the Two of Cups, to healing, beautiful love, to a connection, to a sense of our soul opening, the connection with the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine, seeing ourselves, showing up for ourselves, loving ourselves. This is a time of healing. This is a time of release. This is a time that feels tricky and overwhelming at points, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's like, I love you. I love you, Pisces. You will always be loved and cherished. Your angels will always protect you. Move forward in love. Do no harm. Embrace grace. Embrace your heart. See the way that you move forward. It's astounding. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message, and that's mindful. Your mindfulness, your ability to be mindful will lead to your ability for manifestation. Be aware of your mind and your ability to manifest, your ability to open up the doors and open up the avenues for you will be astounding. Subconscious chakra message is creativity. The sacral chakra, embracing your creativity, embracing your passion, moving yourself forward in that energy will be a game changer. The sacral chakra is where our sensual energy is held. It's where our creative energy is held. And it's letting yourself, move forward in power, in purpose, in passion, in creativity, in beauty in this world. When spirit says sensual energy, it's not relationship energy, right? It doesn't have to be romantic. It is being in love with our lives. It's being in love with ourselves, even if we think, oh, no, this is changing. This is changing. It's not saying like this forever, right? But it's being in love with ourselves. And it's saying to ourselves, I love you. I love you. That's so important. You're a beacon of love. You move forward in the energy of love as a water sign energy. And you need to embrace that. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Four of Swords, not resting. Even if you sleep, you're not getting like good rest and not honoring our story. Part of the inner child energy here is we're not honoring our story. We're thinking from whence we came needs to be buried and forgotten. It's like, no, I need to honor that. I have such a strong, beautiful story. And I honor it, and I respect it, and I cherish it. Okay, maybe cherish is a big strong for some of us, but I cherish the child I was. Maybe not the situation I was in, but the child I was. And I'm proud of me. And nobody's going to take away that pride. Nobody. Our subconscious tarot energy is the Seven of Cups. Dreams start coming forward. We can start to dream again. We can start to connect. We might say that we have the weird dreams, right? We have nightmares, but we don't remember our positive dreams, or like we remember the weird ones that don't make sense. But here, it's like it's having beautiful dreams come forward again. And it's being able to dream. And that's so important to us, Pisces. Okay. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. Now, please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.